lesson this week in Proverbs, we see that wisdom can win us favor and a good reputation with our neighbors. And that's a good thing. But I find that some women confuse what it means to earn a good reputation with other people and people-pleasing. People-pleasing is caring too much about what other people think. And people-pleasing can actually hinder a good reputation. Harriet Breaker defines it this way. She says the disease to please is a set of self-defeating thoughts and flawed beliefs about ourselves and about other people that fuel compulsive behavior. And that this combination of distorted thinking and compulsive behavior and the need to avoid fearful, negative feelings about ourselves creates this syndrome of people-pleasing. And we find that we're enslaved to these feelings and behaviors, and actually it makes us easy prey for people who want to use us. We become like that little tin soldier that you see at Christmas time with the wind-up key on the back, only we're letting all kinds of different people wind us up and send us out into all different directions. We become approval addicts. We think we can make everybody happy. Now I know about this because I've struggled with it myself, and I've learned how to overcome it. It's not wrong to want to please people in the sense that God tells us that we're to care about people, we're to love people. We want to treat them well, and healthy people in turn will, if they're normal, will treat us well too. But there's a negative to it. There's a negative side that we have to think about. Pleasing people cannot be our primary motivation in life. And a lot of times we don't understand our motivation. Why do we do what we do? Are we trying to glorify God, or are we really just trying to get people to like us? It's idolatry in a way. It's like a two-sided coin. It involves neglecting God on one side and replacing Him with a cheap substitute on the other, and that is what people think of us. And that's harmful. When we desire the accolades of people more than God, or we fear the rejection of people more than the displeasure or disapproval of God, then we are people pleasers. Some of us grew up with our parents and our teachers telling us that we were to be compliant, nice girls, and if we are, then we will please God. But very often, if we're not careful, that turns into people-pleasing. It turns into that negative behavior that I talked about, like that wind-up toy soldier where we're going every which way to please other people, when really what we've got to discern is God's direction in our lives. Are you a people-pleaser? I want to encourage you to rid yourself of people-pleasing and perform for an audience of one. Perform for that audience of one, and you'll live out God's best for your life.